Hello and welcome to a beautiful day in Wicklow. I am down at the famous river again. It's such a beautiful day and hasn't been much rain lately, so there hasn't been much opportunity really. Well, put it this way, there hasn't been much rain lately, so I can't dig anywhere else. So I'll just give you a quick overview on things. So this is the dream mat. This is the 8x36. I'll show you this in the river in just a few minutes. I just have two buckets and a small little bucket, gloves and a trowel. Just bare bones minimum today, that's all I really need. Still quite heavy, but man is it warm. You can see I'm sweating. I'm only been walking for 5 minutes down this trail. But as I said to you before, it's a famous river. If you know where this place is, you know where this place is. As I said to you before, I don't reveal locations. It's not that I don't want people come down ripping, taking the gold. By all means, come down, take some gold, have a nice day. It's just that you'll see along here, there have been occasions where people have been digging under the bank and it kind of compromises the place. So, kind of annoys farm owners, and also it's just bad ethics. So, yeah, crack on now and see if we can find the shiny. See you in a minute. Okay, so we made it down here after bashing through multiple trees and bushes. It took a while to get down here. I'm going to be running the dream mat 1/2 inch for the time being, just until we get enough flow here. I'm going to be putting the 1/2 inch tailings alongside the sluice just to build up the flow that little more. Once we get it, that the flow is perfect, it's near enough there. Once we get that the flow is perfect, then we're just going to shovel straight at it, unclassified. And that is the beauty of dream mat. Where we're working today is actually, it's a famous river, we'll call it. Now a lot of this stuff is probably tailings, but I'm running dream mat. Dream mat catches everything. I've run people's tailings before and found gold. Ask anyone, they'll tell you. I run people's tailings and I find gold. I just give you a quick look at the sluice box itself in action. So this is the dream mat in action. There's probably a little bit too much water in there. It's hard to get the drop level right. That side is the fastest slide, but it was too deep over there. So this is nice and shallow. So I packed up a lot of rocks, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just use the classified 1/2 inch stuff. I'm going to pile it around the edge of the sluice box just to get the flow absolutely perfect. Because sometimes the easiest way to get the flow right is just park stuff on the side, just pretty much here and pretty much over here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to power ahead with that, and when I have a few buckets ready, I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've managed to get a bucket of 1/2 inch material ready to go, and I've blocked off the gravel enough. We've got a decent enough flow. I don't know if we'll have enough now for running fully unclassified, but I'll just show you from the sluice box perspective. There's a shovel straight in. Okay, so we're on probably bucket number 5 at this stage. The reason I'm stopping at 5 is I'm heading into a clay layer, and I generally find clay layers are either the surface area, in other words the end of the gold, or there's more gold below. Either way, I don't have the tools to dig through it. I have the shovel and the cultivator with me, that's all. The pitchfork I have would probably do. The auger would be best, but it's a long way to bring it in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run through the last bucket. I'm going to do a clean out, and once I've run the clean out, then I'll know where we're at. If I find good gold, happy bleeping days, I'll be coming back here with heavy stuff. I'll bring the auger, I'll bring the sluice box, and I'll know what to bring, you know, because when you're going out prospecting, you bring the minimum. I've just brought, in terms of digging equipment, just a shovel and the cultivator. So I'll just run through our last bucket. It's very interesting material. You can see this lovely material. It's kind of, I'll show you the bucket in just a second. It's kind of this grey marbling material. Marbling happens when you get this kind of silica in the water or in the sand that you're digging into. I'll just show you the bucket itself. Perfect. Yeah, so I'll just show you the bucket itself in terms of what the material looks like. You can see where it's this gunky material. Just try it. Work me around. This time of year there's a lot of growth. I'm after getting hit by nettles a second ago, which is not fun. So you can see where I had this lovely gunky material. Effectively a clay layer material, sorry. So I'll bring that on over to the sluice box. Just drop it straight on in. So again, with the shovel, straight sluice box, drop her in. So just give you a slightly different view point. I should show you where I've been digging out of. It's actually getting quite deep here. So this is the area I've been digging out of. There is a layer of like a gravel bar here, sand. I think a lot of this has already been worked. Just this material back here, I think it's already been worked. But this stuff here, I don't think this has been worked at all. Very, very compacted in. It could be that it's just compacted in from all the years of storms. That's generally how clay is formed. Ah, yes. The problem we've had all day, the tailings. For whatever reason, they're just not clearing. For whatever reason, these tailings just aren't clearing. So, again, next time I come back, if there's gold here, then what I can do is I can create a proper trench and I can unplug this and I can move things around so that I get more appropriate flow to get things running. But every now and then I do stop and just look around. I mean, isn't this just the most beautiful place ever? Like, how can you not like this, you know? This is what it's all about. You get a bit of gold in the box? Yeah, that's an advantage. Get out in nature. Listen to the birds. Soak up the sunshine. Don't listen to the news. I'm not going to go on about that, but you know what I'm saying anyway. So yeah, this has been a good day so far. Right, crack on time. I'm going to get on with this now. I'm going to clean out the, from this last bucket, clean out the sluice box, and hopefully we have a big pile of shiny. I'll use the close-up camera for that, and yeah, should be fun. See you in a minute. Okay, so we managed to run 5 buckets through the sluice box. Yes, there wasn't enough flow to run it fully unclassified, but look, we managed to run 5 buckets, that's the main thing. So now what we're going to do is going to clean out the sluice box. Like any other sluice box, there's a process to clean it out. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take off these rocks. Next thing we want to do is lift the sluice box out of the water. We want to lift the back end first, the tail end, just so no more water comes through it. Lovely. And then at the same time lift it up. Some weight in that. When that's full of water, there's some amount of weight. So the first thing we'll do, just to rinse it off to get the basics out of it, is we'll just stick the tail end into a bucket. Then what we'll do is very simply, just take another bucket, rinse it down. So we have here, to secure the sluice box, I have a skid plate. So what we'll do is, we'll unwind this bottom wing nut. So that's that undone. And excellent, so that's now out of the way. So now we can actually just pull this straight down. So I need to lift it out of the water slightly. There you go. There's a little bit of gravel behind it. I'll be really careful. This is where all the gold is going to live. Yeah, I'll wash the actual sluice itself in a minute. My first priority is to wash the actual mat itself. Right. I dunk in the water. Spin it around. So I'll show you a better angle from here of what I have set up. So I have this set up like this. Now the normal way you do it is you spin it with the cells pointing down. I just want to get these rinsed off preliminary. Initially just rinsed off. And then I can actually do it properly. So just give them a quick rinse there. So just as a side note, the reason I have the bag on me there is normally I'd wear waders, but because it's so warm, I'm not wearing waders. So as a result, I have the audio recorder in the actual camera bag, and I've no zip pocket, so I've no other way of keeping it dry. So that's just in case you're wondering what that was. Okay. That looks relatively clean, that's grand. So yeah, the normal way you would do it is in a big bucket. You would just simply that action underwater. But as I say, because it's such a large mat, the risk would be that while I'm tipping this part over, that it could fall out of here. So I think that option of spin it around works better. Wow, I tell you, anyone with Dream Mat, that is the way to clean it out. Spin it, drop it in. That is so clean. Perfect. Just get to put the mat off to the side for a second. And now what I'll do is, I'll just wash down the material that might be just left in the sluice box. Perfect. Okay, so that's cleaned out now. So Yeah, we might as well just run this in one scene. Let me have a look at the battery, how you get on. Yeah, still in 2 cells. Excellent, is it? Oh, 1. So what I'll do is, either way, I'll give you an up-close shot with a Nikon. Because that's more designed for close-up shots. We'll try where possible to just pan this down in one go before the battery goes flat. I think top of my shopping list needs to be more batteries. That is not much cons at all. Very nice. Yep, that bucket's now clean. Happy days. So, that's it. If you have a look at that. That's all the cons there is for the whole day. Well, I say the whole day. I'm on about 5 buckets. So, hopefully you can see it from there. And so in the future we'll get another camera with a screen on it. So I can actually see what you see live. But for the time being, this is what we have. We'll work with it. Just come down a good bit so you can see the floor. Right, now work this down as best we can. Always want to spin around so everything gets stratified. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bring it all down to the bottom. 1, 2. Bring it on back. Bounce, bounce. Now, I haven't salted this. I haven't tested this. I've done a few test pans along the way. I have no idea what's here. If there's gold here, happy days. I'll be coming back. If there's not gold here, oh well, I've had a good day. I'll move on to another spot. Right, there's a few big rocks there, a few small rocks, whatever. I'm hoping there's something in here. There's a lot of black sand and ironstone there as well, so hoping there's something in here. If I do get gold in here, then I'll bring out the small camera so you can see the up close. Oh! I hate that. Flash in the pan. Happens a lot. That is a mountain of black sand. Oh wow. Oh, I wasn't expecting that amount of black sand. Is it? Is it? We have gold! Oh yes, 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 yes! We have gold! Oh, wait a second, I'll get you a little camera. Hopefully the GoPro lasts long enough that I can get all this together. Hang on. There we go. Where's the other one? We've got gold! I can't believe this! I've dug this place 40 times in my life, and all I did was I walked along the trail and I was looking, where can I get in? Where can I get in? And I saw a gap in the hedges. I thought, okay, I could probably get in there. That might work. We'll see if that will work, you know. We might get in there. We might be able to get in there to do a bit of panning. Just hit the record on this one. Just 1 second. I just need to clap sound to synchronize the audio for both of them. Right, I'll give you the close-up on this one. Hold on. I can't believe this. Got gold up here. There's a mountain of black sand in here. Hold on a second. Come on, focus. A lot of black sand and gold. Here of all places. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Lovely colour to it as well. Buckets was clean, the sluice box was clean, everything was clean. Let's see if the micro camera picks it up. Wow. You know what? I wasn't expecting that, genuinely. You can see my surprise. I had a pocket of black sand and gold. Here of all places. In the famous river. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Chances are you'll like the other episodes I've posted before. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and sure, I'll catch you in the next one. And from Nikon to GoPro, goodbye, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.